Hola there, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to another video. My life has been a little bit hectic recently, which has made it hard to prioritize nourishing my body in a way that makes me feel my best. It's not always easy when you have a lot going on and not enough time, but I want to bring you along on what I ate this week because I want to help myself and others in letting go of perfectionism when it comes to food. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's go!
Diving into day one of filming, I did start today off with a matcha. I just completely forgot to record it, but we're here for the smoothie. So we got a couple bananas, frozen strawberries, vegan protein powder, vanilla from Sprout Living, extra ice, lots of peanut butter, blending that all on up until it's nice and creamy and smooth in this beautiful plush pink color. It's such a nice, warm, I feel like I'm drinking love when I drink a strawberry banana smoothie that ends up being this color. Just gorgeous.
So leftovers take up a bit of my cooler. They need to be eaten or I can't buy more food because the leftovers are just taking up all of the space. So I feel like this What I Eat in a Week video may be a little bit boring. Well, for a couple meals anyways. However, I would like to encourage you to make sure you eat your leftovers because no food should be wasted. I'm talking to you. I know you do it. I've done it too, but don't do it. Should I? It's gonna be a cold leftover moment. If you'd like this recipe, it's in my last What I Eat in a Day video where I just did a bunch of full recipes for you guys and brought you along. It's really good and really simple as well. I had a really nice run with a friend, did a cold dip to rinse my body, all the sweatiness off, and now eating this, I'm gonna go stare at a computer screen for the rest of the day because
I had to edit a video. My camera died right before I was explaining that, so it just ended on because, and it kind of made me laugh, so that's why I edited it in that way. Anyways, for dinner, we are making some jackfruit tacos. The full recipe is up on screen here, so give that a look, give it a screenshot. We got lots of different spices in there, but we also need a little slaw to go on our tacos, so I sliced up some cucumbers really thinly along with some red cabbage. Red cabbage is just a superior cabbage. It is so freaking delicious. I love it so much. And I just mixed it up with some vegan mayo, salt, apple cider vinegar, just a little classic slaw moment. And now we're building our tacos. I'm using 2 corn tortillas on the base, our jackfruit, some kimchi, our slaw, and then avocado as well. These were so good, easy to whip up as well. Did not take a lot of time, effort, ingredients.
all right, little taste test. Never experimented with jackfruit and gochujang before, so this should be a goodie. Probably a spicy one, but a goodie. You guys know how I feel about spice. It's a yes for me. Okay, this is gonna be extremely messy. Also, I should have warmed them up more because I don't think they would have fallen apart as much if they were warmed up, but you live and you learn. Or you live and ignore certain rules that you know at a convenience for yourself, but then ultimately it's not a good idea because you should have just done it the right way to avoid the wrong outcome to happen, but because the right way takes longer than the wrong way, you opt to do the wrong way. Life.
Okay, these were absolutely freaking incredible. Highly recommend this recipe, hardcore. I had 4 tacos in total. I just could not stop eating its deliciousness. Even though I was kind of full, I needed another one. I'd like to say a big thank you to True Earth for sponsoring today's video. I've been using their laundry strips since 2019 when they first launched their company. I saw one of their Facebook ads, thought it was a cool, new, eco-friendly way to go about laundry detergent, ordered them, and now I've been using them for over 4 years. I absolutely love these guys, and as somebody with really sensitive skin, I've had many
many allergic reactions to laundry detergents over the years, some of which were extremely unpleasant and long-lasting because I didn't know what I was having an allergic reaction to. I thought I was using something good for me. Since I've tried every different kind of their detergents, I've created a system for myself where I like to use the baby kind for delicates, so like underwears and bras. I like to use the fragrance-free for sheets, bedding, towels, all of that jazz. And I like to use the Lilac Breeze for clothing. So that way, if I stink a little bit, the Lilac Breeze kind of breezes it away for me. Their laundry detergents in and of themselves are incredible, but some other features you might like are the fact that you can pack 30 loads of laundry into a tiny little space. They're just so convenient to have when you're traveling, car camping, backpacking. I'm about to go back to Europe, and to have the laundry detergent that I love and I know I don't have a reaction to with me is just godsend, because when you're in another country, in another place, risking using a new product is just not what you want. I don't want to be covered in hives while I'm trying to sit on a beach in Greece, you know what I mean? And I don't have to worry about the weight of it leaking everywhere, it taking up too much room in my backpack. It's just so convenient. And it's also the simplest because all you have to do is rip the sheets apart. One of these sheets is one laundry detergent worth of laundry. Did I say that right? All you need is one strip in one load of laundry. Throw it into the machine after you already have your clothing or bedding in there, turn on the machine, that's it, that's all. And something I think we should all keep in mind when it comes to products we buy is the shipping footprint of them. In comparison to the big heavy laundry jugs at the grocery store, True Earth is absolutely incredible. You may be having the question of, does this stuff actually work? And my reply is, would I be using them for over 4 years if they didn't? My clothes are always fresh, clean, and soft after every single load, and I highly, highly recommend giving True Earth a try. You can click the link down in my description box. This stuff is going to change the laundry game in your house, okay? So click the link down in the description box, and at checkout, you can use my code JULIA10 to get 10% off of your purchase. They also have more than just laundry detergent, so peruse their website and find something for you. Click the link, Julia10, at checkout. Thank you so much, True Earth, for sponsoring today's video and being with me for over 4 years. I love you guys. Okay, let's get back to the video. That way, that way. Yeah.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to, I don't even know what day it is anymore. Let's be real. I never know what day it is. Does anyone else? Like, are you like on Wednesday and think it's like Sunday sometimes because you just are so disoriented with life? Anyways, hi, let's make this for breakfast. I've actually really been loving cold oats. Oats aren't my favorite thing in the world. And I particularly don't like them when they're hot because they're just sludgy and like not nice. They like stick to the inside of my mouth and it's like just yucky to me. So cold oats, overnight oats, quote unquote, has been my thing recently. But let's move on to a little lunch moment. I'm making some rice noodles, threw a bunch of spinach in there as well at the last minute just to kind of wilt it down a little bit, but not necessarily like overcook it. Strained that, got some tofu into the pot with some olive oil, let that do its thing. Now we're making a sauce with soy sauce, sriracha, rice vinegar, agave syrup, and some peanut butter as well, mixing that all on up and then pouring that into the tofu. The tofu was kind of sticking to the pan, so I'm like, okay, it needs a little bit of liquid to release itself, which it did. Threw my noodles in, in the spinach. It was strained together, mixed everything on up, and this was freaking phenomenal. When you're making a sauce for rice noodles or rice or a curry or something of that nature, always add more sauce than you think you need, because then it's actually like nice, like this, not sucked up into the rice noodles. Anyways, let's have some juice, because sometimes you just get a craving for it.
That's really good.
I was actually really busy on this evening trying to get some work done, trying to figure out all of the things that are going on in my life, along with packing for Europe and planning and car camping and all of the things. So I just had a bunch of snacks and then ended up sitting in a bar having a Moscow Mule and some aganashi tofu at the end of the night, and that was my dinner, quote unquote. I'm not proud of it, but hey, it is what it is sometimes, really. I just didn't have time to do anything else. But hello, good morning. I am now at my friend Natalie's. This is her kitchen, making myself a matcha. I'm really loving the matcha masala chai from matcha.com. I would say it's a little bit better iced than hot, but when it's hot, it has a little bit more of that like ginger spice, which is really delicious, but maybe not everyone's vibe. As I was sipping on my matcha, I got ready for the day, had an apple, had a fruit to go, because I was a little bit hungry before I showed up to this coffee shop and ordered a vegan breakfast burrito thing. It has like just egg in it, which I would not write home about. It's not great. I think it needs like more salt, even though it's probably like packed full of sodium anyways, but I feel like it's just a little bit bland for me. But dipping it in mass amounts of salsa and this like vegan cashew sour cream definitely helped this breakfast burrito out a little bit, added a little bit more flavor. I had some more leftovers. I made this in my last what I eat in a week video, I believe. It's a like creamy tahini pasta with like tofu and sun-dried tomatoes and spinach. Wasn't my favorite recipe, but held me over until I had the time to make some dinner. So Natalie actually chopped up a bunch of these veggies and threw them into the bowl for me. I showered while she was doing that, and as I'm finishing up cooking and seasoning everything, because she's like, I can chop, but I'm not good at seasoning, so it's your job to do it, which is friggin' adorable. So now she's showering, and I'm finishing up dinner. That was a long explanation to say I got some veggies on a tray with some garlic, salt, and pepper and some olive oil. I'm now also cooking up some quinoa and then making a Dijon maple syrup, black pepper, and because I didn't have any chili flakes, I just couldn't find them, and she was still in the shower, I just used Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I don't know, seasoned it with a touch more salt and a bit of apple cider vinegar, and then I got everything plated up, our quinoa and our veggies, and drizzled our Dijon spicy dressing on top of everything. This was simple, delicious. Sometimes you need a grain, you need veggies, and you need a delicious sauce, and that's dinner. Here I am making my cold oats again. Trick for this one is to use cut split oats. I added some protein powder, cocoa powder, realized I added way too much water, so I had to keep on adding oats until I got the right consistency. You know when you just can't stop pouring because it's like so satisfying? No one else? Okay, whatever. I got the right amount of oats in there, added some agave syrup along with pumpkin seeds and walnuts. This was a perfect breakfast. I'm actually so glad that I made the amount that I did because I was very hungry on this morning and I finished that no problem. You know, sometimes you make a plate for yourself and you're like, no, this is like way too much food. And then you eat it all and you're like, no, actually this was amazing. That was my moment. This is the first day, the first time I am ever going backpacking. So I got a bunch of camping stuff all packed up in my backpack and headed out with a bunch of friends to a beautiful mountain. And it was such an incredible adventure, being in nature, surrounded by so many lovely people. And
This backpacking trip went from 4 people to 10 people real fast. We actually met a couple people as we were driving up. They're like, yeah, we got stuck, so just be careful going up a little bit further on the road. But then we ended up making friends with them and they came along on the trip. We're all going up to a lake that's probably about another kilometer away. We've been hiking for, I want to say, 6 kilometers so far, and a total of 600, 500 meters of elevation. So good workout. First time with a backpack on me, which is so crazy to actually be carrying weight and feel really good and confident and strong while I'm doing it. Having no troubles whatsoever. The weight is sitting in my hips really nicely and not at all straining my shoulders or making me feel any sort of way. So super stoked on the backpack that I got. It's from Mech and it's their female extra small, I want to say, but fits me great and I just can't believe we're here. Even if you don't have something like this around you, get outside today, look at the trees, put your feet in some grass and breathe in some fresh air. It's healing to the soul, to the mind, to the body. It really is. Be in it.
Before I left town, I picked up a sandwich from a local coffee shop. It's their vegan eggplant roasted veggie sandwich. It's really freaking delicious on like fresh sourdough bread. Love it, especially when I'm eating it with this view. Just such an incredible alpine adventure. Wave, guys! Hello! I'm a pretty airy-fairy, up in my head type of person. And to be in nature, experience the calmness of it, the beauty of it, the wisdom of it, and wonder how every single rock landed exactly where it is, how many other people have seen this view over the thousands of years, the hundreds of thousands of years that these things have existed, how many eyes have been on it. And I am so blessed to be able to spend time staring at it, soaking up the sun that's shining on my face in this once in a lifetime experience. And I say that because every single moment you are alive is a once in a lifetime experience, because you can never ever go back. And you can also not skip forward. You are exactly where you are right now. And that is so powerful. It'll be what it will be, and it is what it is. Right now is what matters. So surround yourself with beautiful people, nature, feel your feelings when they come up, but ultimately, love is the answer.
Hello there, my beautiful friends. I want to bring you through a lot of the snacks that I ate over the 2 days that I was backpacking. Some of the wrappers I'm missing because we had to put them into a bear bag, and I'm pretty sure I just left them in the bear bag. But on the second day, because I didn't freaking film any of it because my phone was dying, and hello, this is why we're sitting here. But I ate 3 fruit to go bars, 1 strawberry, 1 like mixed berry, and 1 blueberry. I also had a Cliff Bar the first day, a peanut butter one, a protein peanut butter Cliff Bar, Builder's Bar, and then a mint, same thing, but the flavor mint. I had this one on the second day. I had this for quote unquote breakfast, which is a Hornby. It's the chocolate espresso, which is really freaking delicious. I also had one of these on the first day, but a different kind. I think it was the peanut butter chocolate one, but this one for breakfast on the second day. I also had some instant coffee the second day of backpacking with some powdered oat milk that my friend brought, so that was really awesome. And then I also munched on some sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, walnuts, and coconut chips. I just had a silicone reusable baggie full of those things and just munched on those throughout the 2 days that we were hiking and camping. And some other random things that I had were some jubes that somebody brought, a couple bites of another person's like Cliff Bar that they brought, and just like kind of snacked on some shared food, just granola bars, candy, things of that nature that everybody brought to share. I definitely say I didn't bring enough food for the second day because I didn't realize that we were going to be out so late. By the time we got back and sat down at a restaurant to have some dinner, it was like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock at night, and just absolutely exhausted, starving, ready to put something yummy in my body. So let's move on to that dinner.
I mean, I look like I'm which
Put them back on. Put them back on.
Oh, you two can be matching pictures.
That's the same I get. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We need to get outside.
This is wait.
It was so incredible to experience what I did with these wonderful people, and I'm just happy to be sitting having dinner at this point because it was a long couple days. I munched on a bunch of sweet potato fries, some bread, garlic, and applesauce mixture that they had on this brie plate. I obviously didn't eat any of the cheese, but I ate the other things around it. And then I ordered a falafel sandwich with vegan tzatziki sauce and a salad. I was craving greens and freshness at this point because all I'd had is like so much sugar and granola bars over the last like couple days. But reminder that life is not perfect all of the time. There's going to be moments of crazy busy hecticness in your life and moments of chill. Do what you can in the moments of chill. Do what you can in the moments of hecticness, but be in them fully, completely, and give yourself grace. I'm sending you so much love, light, and I'll see you again so very soon. If you could hit the like button and subscribe button, it really helps out my channel. I appreciate you. And have a beautiful rest of your day. Mwah.